watching him makes me feel like a loser.
James! Oh, LeBron James, 41 years old.
Keep showing it.
LeBron James continues to push the limits on what we thought was possible from a 41-year-old. Almost perfect from the field last night. But that dunk, man, had everyone talking. LeBron threw down not one, not two, but 3 alley-oop dunks in his 23rd season. But this isn't the first time he's done that in his Hall of Fame career. Let's flash back to the only other time in his career where he threw down 3 alley-oops in a game. 2014, LeBron hosted a dunk fest versus the Trailblazers, jumping out of the gym and throwing down oops all night. LeBron finished with 32 points in a win versus Portland. Let's take it back a year prior, though. If you tuned in to Heat Raptors back on Sunday, February 3rd, Super Bowl Sunday, back in 2013, you saw the start of something special, although no one knew it at that time. You also saw this guy, who was working Super Bowl Sunday in a Miami studio, but that's not what I'm talking about. That 2 p.m. Eastern tip-off was just the beginning of one of the greatest winning streaks in professional sports history. Our guy, Windy, will take it away from here.
February 3rd, 2013.
And the Heat turn over the Raptors. The lob for LeBron.
The Heat had just wrapped up a 4-game road trip with a 15-point matinee win over the Raptors on Super Bowl Sunday. Miami's team plane back then had no TV and no Wi-Fi, so they stayed in Toronto to watch the game at a local restaurant with its open bar. Together, they watched the Jacoby Jones TD return, second half blackout, and the Baltimore Ravens run away with their second ever Lombardi Trophy. On the bus to the airport, and inspired and tipsy, Shane Battier grabbed the microphone and gave a drunken speech.
We gotta reach out and touch the world, but through basketball, a chance to change the world, touch the people.
Miami went the next 51 nights without a loss. Their historic 27-game win streak, which started that fateful day in Toronto, is a snapshot of the Heatles' run. As LeBron visits Miami, perhaps for the final time, it remains one of the great memories of his years there. James, Wade, and Bosh were at their fast-breaking, rim-rattling, highlight-making peak.
Launch to LeBron, up and in. They've done it again.
During this amazing streak, it seemed like they could not miss. During one 6-game stretch, LeBron made 72% of his shots and sprinkled in a couple of game winners for good measure.
James steps into a jumper and rattles it in.
But his favorite basket of the streak? What else would it be?
Chalmers, pull, James! Whoa!
So many memorable moments over those 2 glorious months. The streak was finally snapped a week later on a cold night in Chicago. The Bulls got it.
The Chicago Bulls has snapped Miami's 27-game win streak.
The Heat finished the rest of the year 10-1 and ended the season with their 2nd straight title.
Back out to Allen. His 3-pointer.
A champion of the basketball world.
It's LeBron. It's South Beach. It was unforgettable.
The Heat's 27-game win streak remains the longest win streak in the history of the franchise and second longest single-season streak in NBA history. The Heat would go on to win their 2nd straight title, as you heard Brian say, in an epic 7-game series against the Spurs. So, Brian, you were heavily invested, obviously, during that streak. I was there with you during those times, clearly. What are some of the memories you have from that?
God, I loved going back and looking at all that stuff. They were looking at the highlights, Perk. They were so good. They were so good. That was really the peak of their team, in my view. That's that run. Mm-hmm. So many wild things happened during that streak. Okay, the Harlem Shake video came out during it. All right.
Yeah, that's right.
Remember the fan coming on the court
in Cleveland?
In Cleveland. This one night in Cleveland, they were down 27 points. They had won 24 in a row. They're down 27.
In the middle of the 3rd quarter, they were down 27.
And by the end of the 3rd quarter, they were tied. Okay, this fan comes out on the court, and David Holcomb, Heat security is all over him. But LeBron's like, you know what, kid? That's all right. You're fine with me. And then he followed him on social media the next day. There was so much stuff that went down during that streak.
Yeah.
The dunk on Jason Terry, which LeBron described as, I'm glad it was him. Oh, my God, Perk, because he and Terry had beef from the 2000.
No, I didn't know they were trying to make hamburgers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, 2011 finals.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Terry has a tattoo with LeBron's name on it, basically, from the finals. Anyway, he dunked on Terry, got a technical foul for lording over him. By the way, Scott Foster came running and gave him a tech.
Yep.
When do you see LeBron get a tech for taunting? It doesn't happen every day. And then after the game, he said, I'm glad it was him. How about that? I ran as much as I could run, George, down the hallway.
Back to your laptop.
To get to write that story. It was so enjoyable to cover that team. They were so good. That streak was awesome. And by the way, I mentioned in the piece they finished 10-1. They finished the season winning 37 of 39 games.
It's insane. Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
It was pretty wild. Now, Perk, you were also you played a part in that streak as well. Do you remember that at all?
What part?
Oh, let's take a listen.
And that gets the crowd going. The crowd has been out of it, understandably, with Miami up by as many as 17. How about this matchup? Oh, Lord, someone needs to send help immediately. James,
Hey, you move from those puppies, Perk. Don't let him holler.
There's no way. I mean, LeBron James is doing that against Kevin Durant and Cephalosha, but you get Kendrick Perkins.
He didn't miss back then. I just want you to know he shot like 70%.
911 in a heartbeat.
Call 911, Reggie said. You needed help, Perk.
Yeah, I mean, I done seen Reggie get cooked too a few times. So, I mean, he's not who was he to judge? But look, you got to take pride, and you know what? Hey, look, it is what it is. We living with that shot, but that three was one thing. But I also feel like throughout that stretch when they won 27 games, they also found their identity.
Oh, no doubt.
Right, like that low post, the cutting. Like D. Wade and Braun found how to play off of one another at the elite level. So
Still took Ray Allen's shot to win the title.
It did, because the Spurs were that good. But do you also remember what also played a key role there? Remember they added Chris Birdman Anderson.
Oh, yes.
He was a big part of changing that identity, gave LeBron a vertical threat, and changed the dynamics of the team.
Also a big part of the Harlem Shake video.
He was, yes, no doubt. All right, we know nobody has scored more points than LeBron. But Kevin Durant is also closing in on some hallowed ground. He's just 51 points away from passing Michael Jordan to move into the top 5 on the all-time list. And when he gets there, it's worth noting KD has already played over 100 more games and 2,500 more minutes than Jordan. But as it is his MO, Durant has gotten there more efficiently with about 2,400 fewer shot attempts than MJ entering tonight. Michael Wilbon has more on KD's scoring list chase.
He got it! Kevin Durant from long distance. Durant, pull-up jumper off the rim and in. Durant way downtown. Bang!
Kevin Durant, best player in the world. Let's just call it what it is.
I can't really worry about the outside noise. I trusted my gut. I trusted my instinct.
He really could demand quiet before going into his shooting motion, like the artist he is, at work. It's on display for 19 years now, putting a ball in a basket like few men have in the history of pro basketball.
There's a two-hand flush.
Every few games, it seems, Kevin Durant cruises past another all-time great on the all-time scoring list. Oscar Robertson? Check. Hakeem Olajuwon? Check. Shaq, Wilt, Dirk? Check. Next up, Michael Jordan.
3-on-3, Jordan in deep, Jordan all the way. Score!
17 years of 25 or more points per game have gotten Durant to the brink of Jordan. Only Jordan and Wilt have more scoring titles than Durant's 4. The consistency and efficiency are numbing. 50% shooting, no problem. Durant has done it 13 straight seasons, and absolutely nobody has as many seasons of averaging 25 while shooting 50% overall and 40% from 3.
Picked up by Kevin Durant, becoming the second youngest in pro basketball history to reach 10,000 points.
He's been better in his 30s than his 20s. He paid no attention to an Achilles tear. Before the injury, Durant averaged 27 points per game on 49% shooting, 38% from 3.
Durant shakes Harrell, hits again. 20,000 for his career.
As Durant, Nobody can be counted on as absolutely for 25 points on 50% shooting as KD. His ascent up the all-time list reminds us every game with every shot, we indeed know who he is.
I'm Kevin Durant.